Good evening, everybody. So we are live on Mark Devino Doroshenko channel.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Maldivino Doroshenko football channel. And today, especially, I want to greet football fans because just now the Cup of France was finished. The game was
Yes.
held between Monaco and PSG, Paris
Mm-hmm.
Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, my friends, my followers, we know that I love football very much, and I want to greet everybody who loves football. That was an interesting game, no doubt. So
Mm-hmm.
let's discuss it a little bit. Please share your opinion. I will be talking, but you are welcome to comment what you think, and we're gonna discuss it. Okay?
That's right.
Yeah. So that was an interesting game anyway. And as you can see, well, football. First of all, yeah, I know that most of our followers are Filipinos. Yeah. But for all our Filipino friends, yeah, we had been living in the Philippines for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, but still, you won't believe it, but I have found football team in the Philippines
Yeah.
where I played every Saturday and Wednesday, 2 times a week. I found football fans in the Philippines. It took a long time, honestly. It took a lot of effort, but even in the Philippines, I found football team, and I'm very grateful to them. Many of teammates are still my friends on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're watching, guys, I miss you very much. I miss our games. That was wonderful time. But well, in the Philippines, basketball is very popular, but it's not like I don't like basketball. Well, okay, I don't like basketball. I love football, but listen, guys, really, if you start watching
You
football,
don't play basketball.
I don't play basketball. If you start watching football, you will love it. Before we discuss the game of the Cup of France, I will tell you a short story. There are friends of ours living close to us in Moscow, and they have brought their son,
Mm-hmm.
Filipino friend, Filipino family.
Yeah.
They have brought their son who was 9 years old, and before that, he had never known anything about football. But once he started going to Russian school, he started playing football, and he is extremely talented. Now he's playing in a team, in a Russian team. He speaks Russian very good,
Mm-hmm.
and he is a great football player. So it's not because Filipinos cannot play football. Filipinos can play football. Filipinos can play football good. Just Philippines as a country don't show the beauty of this game. Well, the main problem is time difference. For example, now we just finished the game. It's 12 a.m. in Moscow. It's around
Mm-hmm.
11 a.m. in Europe, and it's around 5 a.m. in Philippines. So of course
Philippines.
nobody
Yeah.
can watch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, those who love football, because we are happy to know that we have friends not only from the Philippines but from different countries. I hope you guys watched also this interesting game
Mm-hmm.
between Monaco and Paris Saint Germain. So let's discuss it for a little bit. Well, as a result, Paris won 2-0. Well, what I observed, well, Monaco played well, okay? Monaco is a strong team this season, especially. Paris is always a strong team, not only this season, but Paris has problems. Paris had problems. As you know, the Champions League, the main competition this year is gonna be between two English teams: Chelsea, that represents London, to be exact, particular region in London. Well, but still London, yeah, and Manchester City. Paris is out of Champions League because of the game of Manchester City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as you remember the first game, you remember we watched it together. It was
Yes.
a great game, but Keylor Navas made a big mistake when De
Mm-hmm.
Bruyne scored. Remember?
Yeah.
So still, Perez has problems. Still, Perez is strong. Yes, I know that French league is not the best league in Europe. You have La Liga, Serie A in Italy, Premier League in England. They are more supreme than French league. But still, Perez is a now this year. By the way, in 2021, Perez is one of four top teams in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as there's
Uh-uh.
Manchester City and others.
Okay.
Yeah, so Perez is very strong, no doubt about that. Monaco this season they played very good. They played very well,
Mm-hmm.
and being Russia, so 90% of Russians, I guess, they supported Monaco. Do you know why, Mama?
Because there is a Russian player in Monaco.
Yes, absolutely right. Because there is a Russian player. His name is Alexander Golovin.
Yeah.
That's a Russian, purely Russian player, the player of Russian national team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's very unusual for Russia. I will explain to you. It's very unusual for Russia because Russian people love football. Look at me, for example. I
Yeah.
adore football.
You
Admire.
draw
I
football.
adore and admire football. I love football. And everywhere in Russia, you can see there are a lot of football stadium, football pitches. Russians love playing football.
Mm-hmm.
But because of due to some reasons, Russian football players are not that popular in Europe. They're not that famous. They're not that expensive, unfortunately. And that Alexander Golovin is a part of Monaco, one of the best French teams. It's a huge success for Russia. Okay, let's say even Ukraine has wonderful players. Well, those people who love football, they remember Andriy Shevchenko,
Mm-hmm.
one of the top, one of the best players of Ukraine ever born. He used to play for AC Milan in Serie A in Italy. But now there is another very talented Ukrainian player, Zinchenko, who plays for Manchester City. By the way, the team who made Paris lost.
What's his name?
Zinchenko.
Oh, okay.
He is Ukrainian football player.
Mm.
Yeah, Ukrainian football players can be very talented, but Russian football players, I don't know why, but there are some certain reasons why they're not that famous, not that popular among the world football. But Alexander Golovin is a really talented player. I can tell you that. Yeah, it's not because like he's Russian, but because I really watched especially him now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I watched Golovin, and yes, this guy, he reminds me of De Bruyne. You know, with this kind of passing, he reminds me something
Yeah,
like,
De Bruyne is very good in passing.
yeah, De Bruyne is perfect in passing.
Mm.
Like for me, Golovin is something close to De Bruyne and something close to Toni Kroos in Real Madrid. His passes are great, his vision is great,
Yeah,
and
I also like Toni Kroos.
yeah, Toni
Mm.
Kroos is cool. Yeah, you know, German players are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, Golovin, this game, particular game, I haven't seen mistakes of Golovin. Okay, well, why Monaco lost? In my opinion, you may disagree, you may comment. I don't know why. Monaco wasn't ready since the beginning. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Monaco was afraid of Paris like I don't know what. Defender the first goal. The defender, I don't remember his name, he made a terrible mistake. Okay, yes, I know it happens. We
Monaco
can,
defender.
yeah, Monaco defender.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible mistake. This mistake even cannot be made in kindergarten. Okay, it cannot be made in football school. He made a terrible mistake. It's not because he's a bad player. No, he's a nice player. He's okay. But because Monaco, since the beginning, since since the um, since the first minute, they were terrified of Paris. It's Paris. Wow, so scary. Yeah. No, it cannot be like that. They were scared. Okay. Well, that's a question to Niko Kovac, the coach of Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he may be very good strategical mind, but he, as I can see, he hadn't prepared his team for the fight. He hadn't made them sure that they are strong. Monaco is a nice team. They have nice players, okay? Look at Ben Yedder, look at Golovin, look at the rest. They're nice players, they can do it. But they hadn't been prepared by coach probably. So I have a big question. Personally, as a like from Monaco point of view, I had a big question to Niko Kovac.
Mm.
Why he hadn't prepared them psychologically. First of all, as I can see, the first and the main problem of Monaco was about psychology, okay? They made mistake after mistake. When there was an attack, when Monaco was trying to make an attack, they were afraid, they were very careful, okay? Small passes, little passes, they were very careful. Meanwhile, Paris was feeling like a king. Paris was playing with the back heel, Paris was playing short passes of the territory of the enemy. Everything they wanted to do, they did. Yeah, it's not because Monaco is worse. No, Monaco is okay. Monaco is a strong team. The whole France is afraid of Monaco, okay? But they hadn't been prepared. So that's the question that I didn't like about Monaco, and I strongly believe that's why they lost. Because even when there was attack, okay, if you are ready, like for example, as example, yeah, as I told you before, I play a lot of leagues in my phone, DLS 21 game. We play a lot, and it may be funny, but I have noticed that when I try to push my enemy, for example, when I play with strong people, I'm not the strongest team. Yeah, our
Mm.
last league from 18 people, 18 players, I was number six. Yeah, when I play with the first or the second, when I try to play careful, because yes, I understand it's common sense. You think, okay, this opponent is very strong. I wanna be careful. Yeah, I wanna play strategically. I wanna play tactically. I wanna play careful. But you may be possessing the ball for 50%, 70, 80%, it doesn't matter. You may be very careful, but one mistake, one attack of your opponent, and you are done. That's what I've been doing before.
Mm.
Possessing ball for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, trying to bring it careful, careful. One mistake, they score. And that's very big psychological attack because for 20 minutes you've been trying hard. 20 minutes you've been trying, thinking how to attack them, making any plans, but just one mistake. They got 2 minutes and they score goal. So I have noticed, I have discovered that when you play with a strong opponent, if you're weaker, when you play with a strong opponent, you must push them, okay? You must rush to them, okay? You must be strong, you must surprise them with your, you must be aggressive, okay? For example, because when strong team comes, they don't expect that weak teams are, oh, it's a weak team, they're not gonna do anything. They're just a weak team. But when you beat them at attack, when you shoot, they become surprised, they become puzzled, they think like, oh my god, what's going on? I have never expected this from this weak team to press me so hard. So that works in online football, that works in real football. And that was the absence of Monaco today.
Mm.
That was the absence of Monaco. Because if they had pushed a lot, if they had showed their aggression, their energy, their power, I'm sure Paris would have been puzzled. Okay, let's be honest, Paris is a nice team, but once they see something unusual, remember the first goal of De Bruyne, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
the first yeah, semi-final.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Keller Navas made a mistake. De Bruyne scored. That's all. Paris fell apart. They haven't expected this. Yeah, they rely on Keller Navas. He's a wonderful goalkeeper. Yeah, he
Yeah.
made a mistake. De Bruyne scored, and that's all. Paris was done psychologically. That's why I'm saying. That's why I love football. Okay, I have 1 million reasons to love football, but one of the reasons I love football, it's not because of your strengths. It's not because of the tactics. It's also about strengths, tactics, and psychology. Even okay, a lot of psychology is in football, okay? Whether you are prepared, whether you are not prepared, a lot of things. So that's what that Monaco was like today. Zero lack of aggression. Good sport football aggression, okay? For all 90 minutes, they haven't created any serious attack. Maybe one or two. Galavin tried to shoot. Ben Yedder tried to shoot. Somebody else tried to shoot, but that was not even dangerous. Okay. Meanwhile, meanwhile, why Paris was so confident? Because the mistake of the defender of Monaco when the first goal was scored
Mm-hmm.
at the 19th minute. That time, Perez, the smart guys also they understood that okay, Monaco is in big stress because the mistake that they made was just scary. Okay, it's just kindergarten level. So that time, Perez understood. Monaco is afraid of us. That's why Perez relaxed. Paris
Yeah.
was attacking. The second goal when Mbappe scored, no, yes, it's because the second goal
Ah,
was scored
that's
by
his
Mbappe.
goal.
Yeah, that's his goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just 3 against 2. Pass, pass, pass. Mbappe just look at how Mbappe scored. He was not shooting very hard. He was not shooting very strong. Goalkeeper lied down,
Mm.
and Mbappe just lied like this, above him, just like this,
Mm.
above him.
So beautiful
Yeah, it's
goal.
very beautiful. Mbappe was 1 million% confident. Okay, he has no stress because if you have stress, you're gonna push hard. I know by myself. You have like for example, you have penalty. You wanna shoot. I don't know, like a cannon, you like a gun. I don't know. You wanna shoot with all your energy when you are stressed. But Mbappe, no, soft, carefully, exactly in the target.
Mm.
So Paris was not scared. Paris was not scared. Paris was not afraid because since the beginning, since after 19th minute, Monaco showed that Monaco is afraid. You know, as the old saying goes, that when you fight with Tiger, yeah, if you show that you're afraid, you are done. You are done. Okay, it works not only in football, it works even in life. Okay,
Yeah.
if you talk, I don't know, if you talk to some, I don't know, lawyer with anybody, if you show your fear, that's the equivalent to that you allow your opponent, your enemy, anybody, you allow them to win. Once you show the fear, opponent, they can smell the fear. Okay, when Paris smells the fear of Monaco, Monaco is done. Okay, so that was the problem, and I guess that Niko Kovac may be a very nice guy. He may be very tactical. Niko Kovac is a nice coach. Okay, because look how many
That's
wins.
Monaco coach.
Yeah, Monaco coach, yeah, Niko Kovac used to be also a very legendary football player before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you can see, is that tactically Monaco plays wonderful. Monaco played with many different French teams. They won tactically. Okay, They play tactically, but
Mhm.
your tactics, guys, is not gonna work against Paris. Paris is not the team that you're gonna work with tactics. Yes, it works with other French teams. That's why you're high. That's why you got to the final of French Cup. That's why you got a lot of points. Because other French teams are not that strong. Okay, so your tactics, your logic, can work against them because they're not that strong. But Paris is not the kind of team. Paris is top team. Paris is in the four teams of the best teams in the world in 2021. Okay, so your tactic is not gonna work. You needed to scare them. Okay, because Paris came thinking that you, Monaco, you are weak guys, and that's what you showed. That yes, we are weak guys, but can you imagine if you show that you are strong, that you are the best, that you can kick them, then they would have had some problems. Well, the game was not that maybe beautiful, not that interesting. Yeah, yeah, Paris, especially as the first time they were playing carefully, but look after the second half, they started playing with back heels, a lot of skills. Mbappe was running like a rocket ship, faster than anybody in the world.
They have a second goal during second game,
The second half,
second half.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mbappe scored in the second half.
Mm.
It was like 80th minute, if I'm not mistaken. So it was obvious that Monaco is not gonna score too. Well, from Monaco, I really like the way Golovin played. He's not a striker. He was not pushing to score a goal. He was not doing anything to score a goal. His job is like Tony Kroos in the middle to create good chances for strikers, okay? And actually, to be honest, Golovin had done his work. He created a lot of crossovers. He was always the first when it was a corner. He had done his job nice, okay? He had created a lot of his shoot is wonderful, okay? Golovin shoot is wonderful. Yeah, he had some mistakes while shooting, but
Mhm.
it's part of the game. But he had created a lot of nice situations. But defenders were afraid, of course, like oh my god, look at the defense of Paris. There is Marquinhos. We're afraid of Marquinhos. Come on. Nobody's you guys. If you're afraid of Marquinhos, you're gonna lose. So, in my opinion, the main reason why Monaco lost is lack of aggression, lack of attacks, lack of self confidence. Okay, yeah, it has great players, but they didn't believe in
I think
themselves.
in the very beginning they were too nervous,
Yeah,
or yeah, they
yeah.
didn't
Actually,
have
not only
confidence.
the defenders that brought the first goals, there were a lot of mistakes in defense. A
Mm.
lot, even commenters, even Russian commenters, say like, "Why are they so nervous?" They were really nervous. They were really afraid.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem because I watch a lot of football matches. My wife can confirm if there's important football match, I will never miss it. Right, Mama?
Yeah.
So soon,
Football is life.
football is life, absolutely right. So soon this year, we're gonna have Europe Cup. Remember, because our son was born just before 1 day before World Cup had started.
Yeah.
This time it's gonna be Europe Cup. Portugal, Russia, and other teams are gonna play, fighting for who is the best in Europe. So it's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna watch every match. So every football fan of our channel, if you love football, or if you wanna try yourself at football, if you wanna try to understand this game, even if you have some basic questions about football, don't be shy, ask me in comments, and I will be very, very happy to introduce you to the football because, in my opinion, football is the most beautiful game in the life. And this passion, this love to football, I will be very happy to share with you, my friends. So please come, let's discuss matches, let's discuss players, let's discuss coaches, let's discuss this wonderful world of football. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kuya GJ.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. We love you all and see you on our next live. God bless.